Good morning, Montview Church. It is so nice to see you. I haven't yet had a chance to say up here how wonderful it is to be back with you on a Sunday morning, to be worshiping with you, to be making music with you in this beautiful space. It's just so nice to be here. What hasn't been so nice is trying to figure out why our sound system sounds different. It's almost as if our sound system got sick with COVID during the pandemic. I wanted to let you all know, give you a little update on where we are with things. It's not for a lack of trying, and in fact, myself and Kate and John, who are presently stationed in the back, have spent many hours trying to figure out what is occurring with the system. And we've also been in consultation with some pretty serious experts in the area that have come over and taken a listen. And the best we can come up with is that it's the paint's fault. Now, how many of you noticed that the paint is different in here? All right, that's actually pretty good. We have a pretty astute congregation here at the 11 o'clock. I won't let you know how the 9:30 did. But yes, it's all new paint. And that is the walls, the ceiling, the rafters, everything. The paint here is new. Now that might not seem as that big of a deal, but when you think that the previous paint had been on here for 20, we even think up on the ceiling, maybe even longer, maybe approaching 30 years, and all the dust that was on that paint. And let me tell you, when we were in here filming Montview at Home worship services, Tony and other folks who have to come by with a broom and a mop to get the dust off the floor. That's how much dust was falling just in the new painting. So I kind of think of it as, those of you who are of a certain age, do you remember shag carpeting? Okay, and do you remember when you finally had that realization that maybe that was not a good idea and you took the shag carpeting up off your floor, and how much more live sounding your living room or family room became? That is what we are experiencing in the sanctuary right now. The new paint has made this room more reverberant, more echo, and that makes the spoken word a little bit more difficult to understand. So, here's what our plan is right now. We are actually, Kate has decided to make things a little bit softer. And we hope that by having the less volume coming out of the speakers, that will cause a little less echo and reverberation. So you might think that today is a little bit softer in volume level, but hopefully a little bit more intelligible. We've also asked our pastors and our readers to read slower. And we'll see how this week goes. If it doesn't go so well, we might install some like electroshock thing up here. No, we won't do that. Finally, we've also sat in pretty much every single pew in the sanctuary, and we found places where it's a little bit more intelligible, easier to listen to. So, if during the passing of the peace, or before that, you have a hard time understanding and you'd like to move, the transepts make these areas off on the sides. You can hear the spoken word very well from there. The back third of the nave is also quite good, as is the front few pews here. It's this middle section that tends to be the most problematic. We also have assisted listening devices back at the sound booth, which is just a little speaker that has a direct link to the sound feed that you can use as well. We're going to continue to make some adjustments over the next few weeks. Hopefully things will get better, but we really do appreciate your patience. Hopefully this explanation helped make a little sense out of it. And again, it's so wonderful to be with you here on a Sunday morning. Thank you.